So we have Persephone. Persephone plays a special role in my life. I feel like she kind of like was somebody that I was drawn to out of nowhere at a specific time in my life where I really needed to learn lessons of codependency and self-worth. And I feel like that's what she's about. Her mythology in Greek mythology, they kind of put it as like the damsel in distress, and she kind of works with her mother Demeter in creating the story of why we have wintertime. It represents spring being that fruitful young beginning, and then when Hades takes her to the underworld, she's tricked by Hades to swallow these 6 pomegranate seeds, which then keeps her down in the underworld for 6 months. And long story short, this is what represents the seasons, why everything dies and decays and it's cold, and it's supposed to represent Demeter, her mother's pain and suffering for not having her daughter, so then she just wipes out everything. But just like every other goddess story, there are older stories that talk about her as a triple goddess, and she originally was the queen of the underworld. She has the ability to be soft and gentle, but at the same time she takes no crap, right? When she was in the underworld, she would help these souls that were down there and tormented, and it's kind of like using her experience in understanding and nurturing and kind of bringing the light into the dark, combining the two sides of ourselves, right? That's the number one story of everything, balance. So for me, she really is like a coming of age story. She really talks about discovering yourself and having to let go of those things that bind us. Like, Demeter didn't want to let her go, but how could she really reach her potential if she was just, falling behind her mother, tending to the fields and doing what she was told, right? We don't venture out because we're told we're not supposed to. That dark side of ourselves, those deeper side of ourselves, we're not supposed to tap into that because it's bad. It's not natural. When it truly is natural, the natural part of us is that. The natural part of us is deep down inside and understanding the marriage of the two sides of ourselves.